Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make the easiest homemade bread. No Dutch oven required, no kneading required. We're going to be using regular all-purpose flour and only 4 ingredients. So this bread is super simple. First, we're going to mix 375 grams of regular all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, a half teaspoon of instant yeast. We're going to give it all a nice mix. You can use a whisk, a fork, some chopsticks. And then we're gonna add in about 1.5 cups or 360 milliliters of warm water. We're gonna mix until everything is pretty well incorporated. Trust me, it's gonna look super wet, but don't worry about it, it's gonna be totally fine. You want your bread dough to be pretty wet. Now all we're gonna do, just cover it up, put some plastic wrap on it. You could put a kitchen towel on it, put some cheesecloth on it, whatever. And you're just gonna leave it out for 12 to 18 hours. So what I usually do is right before I go to sleep, I mix everything and then cover it up. And when I wake up in the morning, I can just get started on baking the bread. So 12 to 18 hours have passed and you see that it's risen quite a bit. There are some bubbles on top. The next thing you wanna do, get some parchment paper, line up your table or line whatever, or a chopping board if you want. You're gonna lightly dust it with some flour and then you're gonna pour the dough onto that floured surface. You're gonna sprinkle some flour on top of it just so it can be dry enough that you can somewhat work it into a kind of ball. But trust me, you don't have to go too crazy on this. You don't have to overdo it. The first time I made it, it was super sticky. I couldn't do much with it, and it turned out perfectly fine. So yeah, just try to shape it the best you can, but if it's too hard, don't worry about it. In the meantime, we're gonna preheat our oven to 450 degrees. You can use any sort of oven-safe pot or pan, whatever you choose. We're gonna also throw that in the preheated oven. You want your cooking surface to be hot so the bread can A, crisp up really nice at the bottom, and B, so it doesn't deflate when it cooks. So after about 30 minutes or whenever your oven is fully preheated, you're gonna place the parchment paper, just lift it directly onto your baking pan and you're gonna place it in the oven. You're just gonna bake uncovered for about 40 minutes. If you are using a pot with a lid, you're gonna bake with the cover on 30 minutes, and then the last 15 minutes, you're gonna take the lid off and put the bread back into the oven so it can get nice and crisp. Very important when you're putting your bread in the oven, try to put a little cup of water. You can use like a little metal bowl and add the cup of water to the oven. The steam created is going to let the bread rise and let it stay moist in the oven. So when your bread is looking nice and dark, you're gonna pull it out the oven. And listen to me carefully here, you have to let the bread rest. If you cut into the bread now, A, it's gonna be super duper hot, and B, it'll dry out. Set at room temperature until it cools down completely, so about 1.5 hours or 2 hours. I know it's a long way, but trust me, it'll be okay. Watch a YouTube video, play a game, but don't touch that bread for about 2 hours. So finally, when it's cooled down, feel free to eat it. You can tear it open like an animal, you can cut it, get a nice serrated knife, put some butter, some jelly, some peanut butter, whatever you want to do, and enjoy your bread because you worked hard for it. So that's it for my easy, no knead bread, simple. I hope you guys try it out and let me know how it goes. Let me know down in the comments how you like to make your bread, what you like to add to it. If you like the video, you can give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more cooking videos, you can subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.